Hey everybody, my name's Rob and I'm in recovery from a gambling addiction. I made my last bet November the 12th of 2022, and today I want to react to some gambling TikToks. There's some pieces of terrible advice that I'm sure we're going to stumble upon that have been floating around the internet on how to win big gambling. And I want to bust some myths today, as well as roast some people that have been trying to sell you some crap online. And in addition to that, there's going to probably be some videos that are going to be talking about people's gambling winnings. Hopefully we can poke some holes in it and just kind of give you the reality of gambling, because the truth is it's not profitable and it's something that could get you hooked. There's so many of you that watch this channel regularly that aren't yet subscribed. So if you do me that favor, then my promise to you in return is that I'm going to continue to work hard each and every day to spread the message that gambling addiction is real. Let's get into it.
This is the guaranteed money profit strategy on Crossy Road. You literally bet $500, you double it, you bet $1,000, you click one, you cash out. You do $1,000, you click two, and then you cash out one, two, then you cash out.
Yeah.
Wow, I could have made 8K. That's devastating. Okay, one, two, cash out.
What the hell did I just watch? Here's the game winning strategy, shows it winning one time. It's like if you had a slot machine and you said, here's my ultimate strategy on how to win at the slots. You hit the button and then you won. You're like, see, it works. Yeah, I mean, there's absolutely no strategy to this game. You're literally clicking a button hoping that you don't get hit by a car. So it's like a great symbol actually for what a gambling addiction is actually like. Well, let's try another one. Maybe there's some legitimate advice somewhere.
What is this guy doing? Bro is fully committed. Oh my goodness. This guy thinks he's playing Jeopardy or something at the casino. I don't know if he's just lost it all or if he's won it all or what. No,
That's interesting, actually, just to briefly stop it. Don't know if you've lost it all or won it all. That's absolutely true in a casino. You never know if someone's like super rich and they're just doing this for fun, or if they've literally taken out a loan on their house to gamble. I think when someone reaches a point where they're so desperate to get that big win, they're so desperate to get a hit, and just gambling is giving them the only thrill in their life, it definitely gives the vibe of someone who's like been there a very long time and is chasing. Let's get into another one. I like that it's on a page that it's like about trading, and they're literally like, you should gamble when you trade so that you can make more money. Because clearly they must give fantastic advice on how to trade. I always struggled with trading because it was like, well, one, I mean, it's really thrilling to get a big hit and try to get a bunch of money really fast in trading, and you can only really lose what you put in, right? That's the same with gambling. It's that saying you can win 1,000%, but you can only lose 100%. Since I have stopped gambling, I've realized that the way that I was trading was just an absolute mess. I was literally just gambling the entire time. I would wait for significant financial events and buy options right before it so that the market would have these big swings. And so, like, this is obviously a meme page, but the reality is, if you're going to gamble, you're never going to actually make progress long term. You're always going to find yourself losing because you're chasing after something. You're not doing it with intelligence. You're not looking for actual patterns. You're just looking to gamble again. I can think of many times where I used to use the app Tasty Trade, and I would wake up in the morning and I would see that I was up money on some options once the market was going to open. And then as soon as the market would open, I would sell those options and then immediately buy new ones, and then just walk around the block constantly refreshing the page to see how much I was up or down. My day became just staring at a screen and seeing what my money situation was. It was definitely not trading, but it was definitely gambling. We got an actual strategy here to react to, someone's mind strategy. Let's see it.
Lines here. We're gonna clear the board. It's simple, and it's the strategy I always use. Crosshair it up. It's not hard. Okay, that's a little weird. Hey, go back to the crosshair. It's simple. The crosshair strategy, and you pick a corner, and you just hope it's there. It's in the top right. We already know.
Yeah, dude, this is gonna work out. Oh, well, let me just try again. Just go again until it works.
There we go. There we go. Come on.
Oh, and I know it's in the top
Okay,
corner.
come
I know.
on. Hey. Clear the bottom right, and we have a chance.
I use the strategy every time. This is not a strategy. This is just.
I don't know. I think it's here.
My insane mind strategy is to clear everything and win the game. Okay, my insane blackjack strategy is to get blackjack. Oh, this is going to be great. Togi, how to gamble properly by Togi, the god of wisdom.
Person's winning gambling, then we both have money to gamble. Because like, if I'm winning a lot and he's losing, then I send him money, and then if he's winning a lot, I'm losing, he sends me money. So there's double the opportunity to get rich gambling that way. You need a gambling buddy, or else like gambling alone is the most uphill battle ever.
Wait, so why don't you get together like a whole team of like 10 people?
Well, dude, most people just aren't willing to gamble. Like, no, actually, nobody. Like, I call people asking for loans in the middle of the night. Might start calling you guys asking for loans in the middle of the night. Now that I got your phone numbers, but most people are not down to send me $100,000 at 4 a.m.
I don't even have power.
Well, dude.
100K?
Bro's advice was gamble with other people so that you can send each other money to keep gambling. His whole shtick is just being comedic like this, right? Like, he's not really serious about this. He's just doing it for the views. He's kind of aura farming, like he's trying to just farm clips, I guess, with that kind of comment. But the sad thing is, like, people are watching that and they're like, dude, Togi wins all the time, so like, why can't I? And then they just try to emulate what he's doing. So the same way he bets on slots, the same way he goes out to the casino, they're like, oh well, if he can do it, so can I. How to properly gamble, more like how to properly lose with someone else at the same time. Oh, great. I have a feeling that this one's actually going to be like a serious one. This guy looks like he's about to try to sell me a course on sports betting from his car that he rented to film this video, but we'll see.
And these 3 habits changed everything for me. Number 1, I stopped forcing plays. I used to bet just because there was a game on. Now, if I don't see an edge, I'm not betting.
I mean, not forcing is like legitimately good advice. The thing that bothers me is always like thinking that he has an edge. If I don't see an edge, I'm not going to bet. Not forcing in the sense of like, if you have some kind of budget and you're sticking to it, it's good, because forcing usually means chasing, but you're not actually finding value. You're not beating a multi-billion-dollar company to the punch on setting odds and finding value in the odds.
No action is better than dumb action. Number 2, I track everything, and I mean everything. Wins, losses, units, odds. If you're not tracking, you're just guessing, and the books love that. The last
Track everything so that you can realize how much you lost. Again, like, in a way, it's good advice. Like, be aware of how much you're losing, be aware of how much you're spending. Maybe it helps you to spend less if you're not addicted to gambling, but tracking everything isn't going to make you better at gambling. It's just going to make you more aware of your financial situation.
last habit you need to cut expeditiously. I cut all my emotions out the picture when I'm betting. No chasing, no ego, no, oh, I just feel good about this one. Now I treat every slate like a business move. There's no more guessing.
It does matter to control your emotions if you're someone that's going to gamble and stick to a budget so that you're not chasing your losses, so that you're not going past what you said you would. So not going on tilt, basically. But if we're taking emotions out of the bets themselves, that doesn't make you more likely to win or lose that particular bet. If you keep gambling, you're eventually going to lose. So it's good to keep your emotion in check, or not use emotion if you are a gambler, but it's not going to make you a more profitable sports bettor, which is the lie that we're being sold with a video like this. So good pieces of self-awareness, but they're not going to help you make money gambling.
Tips and tricks on how to win at the casino. I've already done a video before. We're going to run it back. Everybody keeps asking, let's do this. Number one, first thing I have to say is this. Bitch, go to the motherfucking tables, bitch. Go to a table that, you know, first of all, Baccarat has the best odds in the casino. It's almost 50-50.
Almost 50-50, but it's not. And if you keep going, you'll lose. Good start by her. Good start. Let's get back.
Pick one or the other, and let's just see what happens. When I go, I see all the Asian people with all the money, and they're writing all the shit down. I just do what they do. If they got money, it's for a reason. I do what they do, and guess what?
Copy everyone else. Noted.
First time I played, I fucking won. Second thing is Blackjack, a game of strategy. There's rules to it. There's a certain way to play it, so on and so forth. And then
we don't want to tell you any of that. There are rules and there's a way to play it. Good advice. How to win at the casino. Thank you.
Of course, you know, poker. Games like roulette, you know, those are just games of luck and games of chance. It's really fun. Same thing with craps. Really, really fun. Very dangerous. But I mean, I love them. I love them. But if, you know, the tips and tricks on how to win is...
What's like hilarious to me so far, because I'm sure it's going to get even funnier, is like Baccarat. She's not listing it as a game of chance. The game of Baccarat, the dealer flips 4 random cards and it determines what happens. You have no control over it. It's absolute 100% luck once the cards start getting dealt.
Definitely go Baccarat number 1. Best odds of the whole entire casino. Blackjack.
That's also just factually not true. The best odds technically in the entire casino is pass line on craps. I think there's almost no house edge on it, but there is still just a little teensy bit. And so over the long run, you're going to lose, but it's definitely not Baccarat.
And poker number 2 and 3. Go there. Now for the slots. Get into the slots because you guys know I love my slots. Get money to.
Let's hear her ultimate slot strategy. Surely this is going to be like Aristotle preaching on Mount Athens.
Make no money, ho. I'm sorry. I hate to break it to you. Is it impossible to win a jackpot on minimum bet? No. Have I done it? Yeah. Maybe 3 times out of the millions of jackpots that I won. But you gotta risk it for the biscuit. You know what I'm saying? Hit those high bets. Max
bet bigger is the tip.
Bet a penny machine. You got a good bonus on there. I mean, most likely you're probably gonna get a fucking jackpot. And that's what I have to say. I've won my most jackpots on middle bet on a 10-cent denom, and I've won most of my jackpots on max bet on a penny machine. And I've won a lot of jackpots, ho. Also, honey, work smarter, not harder. You know what I'm saying? The weekends are there. It's hard to win on the weekends.
Go during the week and bet huge. That's her advice. Because we all know that the people you see betting huge during the week at the casino are the epitome of financial success.
I mean, the casino's not fucking stupid. You gotta look at it from a business standpoint. Like, hey, my most busiest days out of the week, where I have the most traffic and the most people are coming in, the weekends are their money makers. I'm sure they're gonna pay out. Obviously, they do pay out. You do get jackpots. But you ain't hitting jackpots like you would in the middle of the week. My favorite days are Mondays and Tuesdays in the middle of the night from 2 a.m. to 5 a.m. I've hit literally probably...
She's found the hot spot times, guys. Don't worry.
Out of the 1,000 jackpots that I've hit, I probably hit about 800.
800 jackpots. 1,000 jackpots. How many losses before the jackpot? We'll never know.
In that time span, and I always go in the middle of the night. So go to the tables, bet big, not little. And you know, play a good game. Don't play some piece of shit game like, let's see, Buffalo Link. That game. I know you guys got some tips and tricks of your own. Let's fucking hear them. Let's all help each.
Let's go see what people put in the comments of this one. Baccarat for sure. Don't like weekends. Too busy. Sure, could be too busy. On a slot machine, it really does not matter how often it's being used versus how little. It does not matter if it's Monday, Wednesday morning. Oh, no, sorry. That guy's way too logical to get a lot of likes on his comment. Well, she says just bet big. Go on Tuesdays. You'll be fine. To sum this one up, what the hell? If this is something that you're actually taking to heart, you got bigger problems than the gambling itself. This person is not a good person to go to for financial advice, I can tell. This one's probably a rant about gambling addiction. I mean, let's see what this one is.
I'm getting addicted to gambling. If I lose $5, I'm sick as fuck. I need to call into work. No, I need to take my ass into work because now I need to make my $5 back. The crazy part is if you're addicted.
Hey, at least you want to go to work to get the $5 back. Someone that's addicted to gambling wants to just bet 10.
The casinos don't help. They be like, oh, it's your birthday. Enjoy this $100 of free play. Oh, wait, you just signed up? You became a gold member. Let's give you $250 to gamble. And in your mind, you're thinking, oh, I got $250. You finna go put that $250 in that machine. They ain't finna give you a goddamn thing. And now you're a gambler. So they're gonna force you to put your real money in there.
Yep.
Now, don't get me wrong. I'm a gambler, too.
Oh.
I'm just a gambler with a little bit of sense.
Okay.
You know, if you win $1,000, don't wait till you done got down to $200 because now you ain't won a goddamn thing. You just done lost a whole lot of money. But
that's good advice. If you have a win, leave. I mean, but the thing is, if you're someone like myself, if you're addicted to gambling, having that win is just giving you more ammo. You're not actually going to leave, which is why like actual logically sound advice like this, or setting limits or sticking to a budget, setting time limits, like it works if you're not addicted to gambling. So she's actually spitting some really good advice here. Realistically, someone that's a gambling addict won't be able to do that anyway. But if you're not, then know when to hold them, know when to fold them, I guess, my friend. Oh, here we go. Probably the one that's on the thumbnail. I'm just going to guess. Mikki Mase is about to spit some knowledge about gambling. Even though he's admitted you shouldn't gamble. And he makes his money from cheating. But he doesn't call it cheating. He calls it finding a discrepancy in the game. But let's see. Pro gambler leaks his strategy for 100% win rate.
And the amount of money that I would put the evaluation at for my algorithm, it would be roughly $50 million. So for someone to pay me $50 million probably is not going to happen. And the guys that, first of all, most people can't afford that. And the guys that could afford that, they have to first hope I'm telling them the truth. They have to hope that it works.
I have a $50 million strategy, but you need to pay me for it, and you need to hope that I'm not lying to you. Bruh.
And then for me, I'd have a lot of concern even selling it to them, even if they did come with a check for 50 million, right? Because if they don't do it exactly how I teach them and adjust their emotional self to handle what I'm going to tell them and all these things, if any one thing is wrong, they're going to start losing money. Right. And then I'm going to feel like a real dick, like, bro, I just took $50 million from you, and here you are still losing.
Okay, so we didn't get anything from that. We just know that whatever he supposedly knows and maybe is telling the truth about, maybe not, is worth $50 million. The thing about internet personalities like this is it's all talk, and it's all things that can never be proven. Look, I am the greatest of all time because I have X amount of dollars. Did all that money actually come from the gambling? Well, you didn't actually see it happen. It's just what we're saying. You never really know if someone's telling the truth or if they're lying to sell you something. And in this case, I doubt he's actually trying to sell a $50 million secret, but he's creating a brand image that I know something you don't. Oh, and I'm not going to tell you. So follow me to find out more, but not really. I got a feeling it's going to be a load of crap.
Betting strategies is someone with over $30,000 in winnings. Number 3 is deposit bonus churning. This is whenever
$30,000 in winning on one particular account, but not showing you the overall win-loss of his entire life, except what he wants you to see so that he can sell you something.
you make a ton of different accounts on different sports books, deposit the money to get the bonus, maybe $150 to $200, and then quit playing.
That's not gambling advice, bro. That's just get a deposit bonus and leave, and that's great if you're someone that's not addicted to gambling and you're actually going to take the bonus and leave, but they don't give out those bonuses because they think you're going to leave. They give out those bonuses to get you in and keep you coming back for more. So really strong start. Deposit and get a bonus for it. Noted.
This can make you about $1,000 to $2,000 almost risk-free. However, it is not repeatable. Once you've made the accounts, you can't do it again. Number 2 is arbitrage betting. Arbitrage betting is a great way to make money sports betting, as it's almost completely risk-free as long as you do it correctly. However, it will get you banned on many sports books, and the long-term profitability of it is not as high as number 1.
Arbitrage betting is also not gambling. Basically, you're taking a line on one book and a line on another book so that you make the difference between the two based on the perceived value. You're talking about wins of 1 to 2 to 3% of your total wager at best. Okay, but you can't lose. It's not actually gambling. So that's why I hate when it's called arbitrage betting and it's sold as some gambling key strategy. It's to make small percentages guaranteed between two sports books, but as you just said, you'll get banned for doing it, so you won't be able to do it long. And if you're an addicted gambler, you're just going to grind it all up, and then you're going to say, oh, well, I have money now. Now I can actually gamble for fun. And you're going to go and lose it. So this is terrible advice.
Number 1 is EV betting, or mathematically profitable betting. This is the best way to make money sports betting, and it's how I've made over $30,000.
Follow so you can learn more, or sign up to my Discord so that you can learn more about my strategy that I'm not going to actually tell you anything about, and then I'm going to sell you one side of it, so I'm going to sell another side to another person, and then whoever wins is going to become a client of mine, and I'm going to continue to do that until all of my clients have lost, but I've made money in the process for my premium pick packages. Oh, and only I know how to do that. So I find the edges. I beat the multi-billion-dollar system and figured it out. So his advice is sign up for my Discord so I can give you picks. But if you were so good at gambling, why wouldn't you just keep gambling? Why sell the picks? Why get people to join your Discord? Why make videos about it? Why take all the time and effort? People always lie when they have something to sell. And this is one great example of many in the sports betting niche. This one is one that my editor gave me as the way to close out the video. He said this is actually a way to win at the casino.
I'm going to show you guys a hack here at the casino that no matter what, you are always going to leave with more than what you brought in with. This machine pays out every single time, no matter what. Come right over here, grab one of these. And just pick anything you want. I gotta go with Coca-Cola. pays out every time.
That's great. So go and get the free drinks. You know, he's kind of getting at a good point, right? The reason that people should go to a casino is to get entertainment. It's not supposed to be to try to win money. Remember that if you're someone that's struggling with a gambling addiction, it's never worth putting yourself in a position where you would be tempted to gamble. So I don't recommend actually taking his tips here and going and getting your free Coke. Take $1, go to a gas station and get one there. The reality is, guys, gambling's not profitable. Any kind of advice that you heard throughout this is just some person who's trying to get views online. And you could say the same about me. I'm trying to get views online too. But the reality is, they want you to go and sign up for a casino with their code. They want to sell you some sports picks. They want to get you hooked to something that you're never going to win. I just want to share my story. I just want to tell you what happened to me, and hopefully you can avoid going down the same path with your life that I did with mine. Thank you so much for watching, and if you want to hear a story of someone in recovery from a gambling addiction, check out this video next. Let's keep getting better together, one day at a time.